Hello everyone, magandang oras sa ating lahat. Welcome to my videos. Maraming salamat sa panonood at lalo na sa mga nag-subscribe. Thank you guys. Kung bago ka pa lang dito sa aking videos, huwag kalimutan mag-like, comments, shares, and subscribe para updated ka sa aking mga bagong upload na mga videos na mayroong mga gandang kasaysayan at talaga tungkol sa ating mga barya. Ito yung 5 sentimo guys ni Melchora, Aquino. Pinanganak siya noong 1812 at namatay siya noong 1919. At ito ang kanyang kasaysayan. Philippine heroine, considered the mother of the Philippine Revolution, known as the Matandang Sura or Tandang Sura, born on Barrio Banlat, Caloocan, Rizal, now part of the Quezon City, on January 6, 1812. Died in Pasong Tamo in February or March 1919. Daughter of Juan Aquino, a farmer, and Valentina de Aquino. Married Fulgencio Ramos, and children Juan, Simon, Epipania, also seen as Estepania, Saturnina, Romualdo, and Juana. Melchora Aquino lived a normal life until she was well into her 80s, when she became a political revolutionary in her early years. She was known at her village as a medicine woman who helped her neighbors with minor illnesses and injuries. Her marriage to Fulgencio Ramos, who would become the barrio captain, produced 6 children before Fulgencio untimely death left her a widow. With a large family to support, she took over the management of the family farm and other businesses interests trusted to her, working the farm with 15 tenants. She produced enough rice and sugarcane to sustain her children to adulthood. In the late 19th century, a movement for independence from Spain was growing in the Philippines after centuries of the corrupt and indifferent Spanish colonial rule. Aquino became involved with a secret revolutionary society known as Katipunan, derived from the KKK. Katipunan, kataas-taasan, kagalang-galangang katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan, o the highest and most respected association of the sons of the country. Founded in July 1892 by the Andres Bonifacio in 1863 hanggang 1897. A writer who had risen from extreme poverty. Its goal was the unification of the Filipinos into one nation liberated from Spanish domination. Bonifacio Katipunan advocated revolution and conceived that Aquino, now an old woman, also endorsed. When she became involved with the group, it had grown to almost 100,000 members. Melchora Aquino, also known as Tandang Sura, sympathized with the rebels and let them use her store to hold meetings and to stock supplies and weapons. At first, her collaboration was not suspected because she was an old woman and considered harmless. But on August evening in 1896, Bonifacio revealed soldiers used her house for a rendezvous to plan the Philippine Revolution, which would free the country from Spanish rule. In 1898, while Aquino was feeding the soldiers an evening meal, the Guardia Civil led the Filipino spy invaded the meeting. Aquino and her family managed to escape to nearby Novaliches before the house was torched by the Spanish police. But on August 29, she was captured and jailed at the old Bilibid prison in Manila. On September 2, 1896, she and 171 other Filipinos, including one other woman, Segunda Puentes Santiago, were charged with sedition, and rebellion. Departed to Guam, she and Santiago were placed in the custody of the wealthy Filipino who had settled on the island some years earlier. In accounts of Aquino's imprisonment and subsequent deportation, she is cited for her bravery under what must have been difficult condition for a woman of his advanced age. There are reports of crueling prison interrogation by the Spanish Inquisitor, during which Aquino held fast and refused to divulge information about Bonifacio and his men. Aquino was set free in 1898 when the United States defeated the Spanish and established an American colonial regime over the Philippines. Melchora Aquino was 86 years old when the war ended, but she had many years ahead of her. She spent them caring for her surviving children, declining monetary rewards for her patriotism and sacrifice. She lived in poverty, content with the knowledge that she had contributed to her country's freedom. She died in the home of her daughter Saturnina in 1819 at the age of 107 and was interred at the mausoleum of the veterans of the Philippine Revolution at the La Loma North Cemetery. Later her remains were transferred to Himalayang Filipino in Quezon City, overlooking her ancestral home. Greatly revered for her courageous participation in the liberation of her country, Melchora Aquino became known as the Mother of the Philippine Revolution. The 50th anniversary of her date in November 1969 was commemorated by the series of 3 postage stamps in her honor. At ito ang kanyang pictures, guys. Year, Philippines, period, Republic 1946 and date, types, Standard Circulation Coin, year 1979 hanggang 1982. Ang value 5 centimos. Currency piso 1967 ang date. Composition brass. May timbang siya na 2.5 grams. Kanyang diameter is 19 mm. Kanyang thickness 1.3 mm. Ang shape is scallop with 8 notches. Technique is mild. Orientation is middle alignment. Demonetized January 2, 1998. Number number 6122. Reference number KM number 225 and show number 64. Series 1979 series. At ito yung kanyang obverse, guys. Central Bank logo with an circle. Scripts Latin lettering. Ang bagong lipunan, Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas 1949 hanggang 1981. Translation, The New Society Central Bank of the Philippines. At ito rin yung reverse, guys. Heads of Melchora Aquino facing front left. Script Latin lettering, Republika ng Pilipinas 5 Sentimos BSP. Melchora Aquino. Translation, Republic of the Philippines. Age smooth. Meant BSP Security Plan Complex, Quezon City, Philippines 1975 and date. The Franklin Mint, Wawa, Pennsylvania, United States 1964 ang date. Comments, varieties of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas with mint mark BSP exist or dice are different. There are a lot of features which help to disguise them. The description gives only some of the features which are enough for attribution. So ang kanyang obverse, guys, die 1 and then 10 script with a curved serif. The hair behind ear comb horizontally. Die 2, the script with a curved serif The hair behind the ear combed up. Dietary thick script with flat serif. The hair behind the ear combed up. Ito yung 1981 guys na BSP series. 48% lang ang kanyang nilabas. At ang uncirculated niya is 31 pesos. Ang prop 0. Ang prop nito is 0.7%. Mayroon siyang example na 1,795 ang kanyang prop. Walang price. Special niya uncirculated is 0.6%. Wala ring presyo. Galing ito guys sa inamista.com guys. At binibinta ito sa EB guys ng $99. Mayroong grado na PR68 galing sa PCGS graded. So maraming salamat sa panonood guys, at huwag kalimutan mag-like, comment, share, and subscribe para updated ka sa aking mga bagong upload na mga videos tungkol sa mga barya. God bless ating lahat.